Mr. Smith, for your remarks. And to the class of 2017, congratulations. I came to Newman in pre-K, left after first grade, but found my way back in time for sophomore year. This means I won't be making any middle school references, which I'm almost positive my classmates are okay with, as middle school is a universally unflattering time for everyone. I remember my first day of sophomore year so clearly. It began with my Aunt Leanne showing me how to open my locker after 15 minutes of panic. But what's a better start to a new school than a family member coming to your rescue when you can't open your own locker? Oh, and I was nervous. I was in a bigger school with more classes and these horrifying, rowdy things in collared shirts. I would later refer to them as my male classmates. My grade seemed so intimidating at first. I had so many questions. Why is every building referred to by a name? Should I, too, worship the Mannings? And what on earth is a greenie? There were also many exciting things for me to experience. I could spend a part of every day in a real art gallery, and I could come to class early and actually have a conversation with the teacher. I've had incredible experiences here that I never thought I'd get. For example, during a football game, I got to assist in helping an injured player for sports medicine. I never thought I'd be helping wrap someone's broken arm, cleaning blood off a jersey, or willingly attend an athletic event to begin with. But now that I'm graduating, I could stand here and say that our class was always a close-knit, positive, and treasured grade. But I would be lying. We were not a perfect class. And that's why I am so glad to be a part of it. No one grows from perfection. You grow from obstacles and the unexpected. Our class dealt with some serious challenges this year. After a delayed start to the school year, we were left emotional, confused, and ready to move on. We had similar reactions following the election several months later. Don't worry, I won't harp on politics. Being that almost everyone on stage can now vote, that's probably a scarier subject than we need. We also had some other disappointments. The Addams Family, which I was told was comparable to Hamilton, was postponed. But the seniors in the show brought all the underclassmen to lunch. And alongside sports captains and class leaders, we taught them that despite setbacks, the show must go on. It's moments like these that define our class. Our grade has come together to support Newman's community in a number of ways, even if they were never addressed. For example, we raised money in a GoFundMe for our beloved Mr. Donald and his wife who recently overcame breast cancer. We brought each other clothing during Spirit Week when no one happened to own metallic shirts and flared pants. And we bonded over our failed senior prank and decided that releasing 10,000 ladybugs in Hessie's office wasn't our best idea. Now that one day when we skip first period doesn't seem so bad, huh? I had a really hard time writing this speech because I refused to spew out false statements about unity and whatnot. Despite our differences, we were creative and driven leaders. We put pizza in the ceiling fan, and we constantly played loud music in the Commons for all to hear. As it turns out, Mr. Smith isn't a big fan of Lil Yachty. But seriously, we are a class of strong, opinionated people willing to stand up for our beliefs. We haven't always had the best reputation, which came as a surprise to me sophomore year, but we've grown into such fantastic, unique, and generous people, and I couldn't be prouder to be a part of this grade. I remember during Spirit Week, we spent hours putting up decorations and turning the senior patio into ancient Greece/ancient Rome, because apparently those are the same things. My apologies to the history department. Someone came up to me and said, "Wow, this looks great for your class." We may have had some disputes regarding togas, and we may have set one of the columns ablaze by accident. Sorry, Coach Lass, for never mentioning that. But when the juniors won the Spirit Stick for their decorations, we did what any disappointed group of leaders would do. stormed out. Some may call it a riot, some may call it an embarrassment. I know a few of you on stage may call it legendary, but I call it the turning point. While the initiation was abrupt, we began a serious conversation with the administration about coexistence, respect, and intent versus impact. In hindsight, it wasn't our shining moment this year, but we learned a lot about what it takes to be a leader to people of all ages. And to my class, if you've never been told that you're important, special, smart, or talented, I'm here to say you are. If you were never the captain of your team, a class officer, a club founder, the starring role, or you never got that award you wanted, you are not defined by your high school experience. If you were any of those things, you should be proud of yourself. But it doesn't stop there. No one, and I mean no one, is defined by their high school career. You are defined by what you take from it and what you do later in life. None of our achievements matter if we can't bring that into the world and show people our capabilities. I encourage you all to find what you love. Who cares what college we got into or what resume or SAT score got us there? If we work hard for something we really love and we're doing good in the world, that's the only thing that matters. In high school, there are not enough people telling us that, and I want everyone on stage to keep that in mind as we go ahead to college. Please, pursue what you care about. Life is not about going through the motions. I'd personally like to thank several teachers of mine who have taught me so much more than just their subject material. Mrs. Newcomer, you taught me the magic of performance in understanding the nature of people. Mr. Rogers, you taught me the impact of creativity and that it is in fact possible to get oil paint on every single item of clothing I own. And Ms. Nicholson, you not only helped me write this speech, you've taught me how to advocate for myself, how to survive stressful situations, and that a piece of chocolate at 10 in the morning is never a bad thing. To my class, thank you for challenging me, frustrating me, inspiring me, and allowing me to be a part of you. I am honored to have known each and every one of you. But I want to send a message to the Newman faculty, students, parents, and alumni, which I guess means us now. We may have incredible opportunities, a fantastic student body, teachers and coaches who care about us far beyond their job descriptions, and a new science building coming. But there is always work to be done. I want every student in every class to come through Newman to feel accepted, recognized, and supported. No matter your background, or if you are a legacy, you just moved to New Orleans, a 14-year greenie, or you came your senior year, you deserve the same incredible experience here that I had. Newman is a special place, and I hope it only continues to progress in the future. Now, I wasn't really sure how to end this, so I figured I should wrap up with a nice cliche, a quote perhaps. Then I realized I didn't need to reduce everything I've just said in closing. Despite what we learned in English, sometimes you can end without a perfectly tied bow. Our class doesn't fit neatly into a movie quote or a saying. I am and we are in process and in motion, and this is only the beginning of it.